Hi again, guys, and welcome to something just turned off. Let's try that again. Hi again, guys. It's August. Well, of course it's August. Who the hell else would it be? What am I talking about? Hi again, guys. It's August, and welcome to an episode. Let me try that one more time. Hey, guys, and welcome to another episode on my channel. This episode is about this 2025 Mazda Miata ND, which I have recently purchased and I intend to turn into sort of a track car build. It's still going to be streetable, you know, I'm not going to make it, it's going to be road legal, but it is going to be track focused with roll bar, new seat, steering wheel, suspension, brakes, tires, etc. I'm not really sure where the car is going to end up ultimately, but I know where it's starting today, which is in its completely stock form, no changes whatsoever. And I wanted to do this video as sort of a baseline for where this car is starting, and then you guys will be able to watch where this car ends up. Also, just so you know, this car still has sub 1,000 miles on it, so I haven't fully broken it in yet. I haven't done the brake and oil change, and I'm not going to rev it out all the way to the red line, but today is a chance for me to start pushing the revs a little closer to the top to see how it handles that kind of stress, which I'm sure it'll do just fine. I am not going to be doing the work myself. I will be working with Garage 56 Engineering in Connecticut, and you will see some more videos of that place later. It's owned by a guy named Steven Johnson, who is awesome, very talented, very knowledgeable, and a great guy to work with. So if you're ever looking to do some work on your Mazda Miata and you're in the Northeast Connecticut area, you should definitely give him a shout. All he does is Mazda, and that was the type of place I was looking for to do the work on my car because I want a specialist. Without further ado, let's go for a cruise. Stop beeping at me. All right, as you can see, I am tall and this car is small. It's really hard for me to get in and out of this thing. And, you know, not even really getting in and out, but once I'm in it, you can see my head is pretty much right up against the roof. It's cozy in here, but I definitely need some more space, which is part of the stuff that I'm going to be doing with this track build. All right, so let's do a quick rundown of the things that I plan to do to this car. We're going to do the roll bar. It's going to be a Blackbird Fabworks roll bar. I unfortunately have to get rid of the driver's side Recaro seat that came with this car. I really like this seat actually, but I just need to sit lower in the car, and that's going to be my big challenge with the Mazda Miata in general, is that I'm 6'2", 200 pounds if I'm being generous to myself. Anyway, and my head, as you can see, is just really close to the roof. So if I want to pass the broomstick test for track driving, for those of you who don't know what a broomstick test is, it means that you would literally lay a broomstick across the top of the car from the windshield, the top of the windshield, to whatever roll bar you have behind you. And with my racing helmet on, I need to be underneath the broomstick to be able to drive this on a racetrack. If I don't pass the broomstick test, then my head is the roll bar, which of course I don't want. So, roll bar, seat to get myself as low as possible, Cypher steering wheel. By the way, the seat is going to be a Sparco Sprint seat. It's relatively cheap. It's kind of like an entry-level track driving seat, but perfect for what I need. We're going to do the Öhlins coil-over suspension. From what I understand, there's a couple of different options. There's many different options for Mazdas, but there's the stock suspension, which I'm riding on, and then there's like the Bilstein B6s, then there's the Öhlins, I forget the exact model, and then there's Penske Racing shocks, which are, you know, kind of full track, and that'll be making my teeth chatter everywhere I go in this car. So I'm not going to do that. I'm kind of going in the middle of the road with the Öhlins, and I think that'll be the perfect balance for what I need. I know I'm forgetting something else. Oh, of course, I'm going to do brake rotors and pads. Again, not going full track setup because they're just going to be squeaking all over the place and, you know, annoying on the road. So I'm going with sort of a combination street track setup. I forget exactly what they're called, but I'll let you know later. actually a great road to drive, but with the conditions right now, the tires, it's wet, all that stuff, it's 44 degrees, which is definitely below, or at least slightly below where summer tires are effective. I'm not going to push it too hard, but let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? All right, let's drop down a second here and do a little pull, if that's what we're going to call this. 3, 2, 1, go. So in its completely stock form, the way it is right now, how would I describe this car? I guess I would describe it as being balanced, poised, precise, but slow. But what's cool about these cars is that in the hands of the right driver, you can smoke Corvettes. In this stock form though, it's a little soft. Soft is just the way to describe it. You can still point it to where you want it to go, and for the most part it will behave the way you want it to, but it's got some roll that I just want to eliminate, which is why I'll be putting those Öhlins coilovers that I had mentioned. Maybe I didn't mention them. Anyway, I'll be putting some Öhlins coilovers on them. I will be doing some sway bars, I think it's Eibach sway bars, and some other stuff just to keep the car level and planted in the turns. One of the things about this car that bothers me, which I wasn't expecting to be an issue, is the steering wheel. It's just kind of thin and slick. It's like holding ice. So anyway, I bought a Cypher auto steering wheel. It's a lot beefier. It's got some texture to it and grip and crevasses that your hands can fall into nicely, and I'm really excited about that. If I had to describe this car as a person, I think it would be like a samurai, like a small, slow samurai. I will kill you! That would be him. In terms of a baseline, I'm really happy with how this car is performing. It's exactly what I thought it would be. And again, I've had a lot of experience in Miatas, but never in an ND. And this one definitely feels a little smoother, a little more refined. Well, of course, I'm in a street car, and I've really spent most of my time in Miatas in track-specific builds. But I'm excited to see where this is going to turn out, how it's going to turn out. And let's just do a little pull here from second gear and see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, yes! Very exciting. Heel toe downshift. The pedals are perfectly spaced for heel toe. It's like it was made for it. Everything about this car, just the inputs, it's all kind of raw and analog, and I just love that. You know, it's something that's hard to find on the market these days with all these driver electronic aids and, you know, everything from drive-by-wire steering to the brake pedal feel to suspension. I mean, everything is so engineered. This is sort of a return to what driving should be. Thanks for coming on this drive with me. I'm looking forward to doing this track build and showing you guys a little more of this car and what it can do after the improvements. So, signing off for now. See you next time.